Good morning. Time now is 11:15. Thank you for joining the Digital Weather. Now going to check out the forecast, what's going on today. First alert radar behind me, and what we can expect through the rest of the day. Maybe you have evening plans. And coming up on our Friday, that's going to be the day that we're going to really focus in on and talk about the chance for showers and thunderstorms. Maybe your Friday plans, they have to shift around a little bit. Also going to ask that you have a way to receive any severe weather alerts on your Friday. Again, a low risk of severe weather, but something we'll be paying attention to and something I ask that you pay attention to as well. So that's kind of laying out the topics I'm going to be covering during this digital weather forecast, more or less a weather conversation. Want to let you know and kind of tell you thank you for watching this news app, weather app, Roku device, Amazon Fire. Just a reminder, if you have any weather questions, maybe you do have plans the next couple evenings and need to know a more specific aspect of the forecast, you can ask those. WTOC TV Facebook page, that's where I am right now. Also WTOC 11 on Twitter. I will visit both periodically, not only during the course of this live broadcast, but also afterward, answer any questions that may come in. First alert radar behind me, Coastal Empire, Low Country. We are dry at the moment, at least most of us, but there is a little band of moisture here, kind of signaling greater changes to come here as moisture builds in from the south and the southeast. So portions of Beaufort County seeing a little bit of rain this morning, little isolated showers. That's why we had the rain chance low, but present in the forecast. Not too many folks getting in on this. Nonetheless, we do have a shower here. I'm going to track it last 45 minutes, moving fairly quickly off to the north and to the east, about to, well, right now it's east of Dale, Briars, moving just south of 17 into Colleton County. There's Wiggins, Ashepoo, and towards the Charleston area, Chisholm, and extreme southeastern Beaufort County also seeing a little bit of rain right now, enough to certainly wet the streets, create some minor puddles, soak the marshes, and then it'll be out of the picture. Down into coastal, kind of south and southeastern Beaufort County, we did have some rain in Beaufort just a moment ago. Now it's going up 802 towards Wilkins, crossing the river, and then again going into Colleton County as well. They're only lasting about 10-15 minutes in Beaufort County, these little showers, and there's another one down near Land's End. This could move towards Longwood, Frogmore, Sea Island Parkway, closer to Beaufort, so Ladies Island, St. Helena area could definitely get in on some of the rainfall activity as this generally weakens and pushes off to the north. Elsewhere, though, we are dry, not tracking any other shower activity at the moment. May change a little bit, not this afternoon, but really this evening and on into the overnight hours. Going to switch radar modes and expand the view here for you. We have a pretty impressive storm system off to our west, caused some severe weather well to our west yesterday, and it's still producing some severe weather at the moment along and ahead of a cold front. And that front is going to be moving off to the east, showers and thunderstorms ahead of it. So this round that you see right now will continue to weaken gradually. Well, may kind of bring some shower and thunderstorm activity into our area this evening. And then as we go into tomorrow, it'll help spark new showers and thunderstorms that could soak some of those Friday plans, as I mentioned earlier. So getting back to today, what you can expect hour by hour, I'm going to load up a different forecast scene, but that's the gist of today. Warmer weather returns, more humidity for sure. You can almost feel the changes coming up. All right, let's go hour by hour what we have going on. This morning, it was cool, pretty pleasant, actually, though technically above average temperature-wise, and we're going to continue to remain above average. Your record high temperature today, about 89 or so here in Savannah. I think we're in the mid-80s this afternoon, so well above normal, but not quite to record-breaking levels. Increasing cloud cover, still going to call it partly cloudy, plenty of sunshine filtering through those clouds, and we will keep rain chances very low through early to mid-afternoon. As we get into the overnight hours, though, that's when the chance of rain, well, even, mid-evening may begin to increase. And here's a forecast model. Again, this is not radar. This is a computer's thinking of what radar and satellite will look like through the day. It looks like some of the data, we're missing some data here, unfortunately, but you can see there we are at 7. So at 7 o'clock, we're still dry. Low Country, Coastal Empire, but Vidalia, Baxley, Douglas, maybe a little bit of shower activity encroaching in on your area. That's at 8 p.m. this evening. And then going deeper into the evening, notice how this does make it deeper into the Coastal Empire, but by 10 p.m., it's still weakening, very few and far between. Nothing to write home about with this, but still moving off to the north and to the east, so there may be some mid to late evening showers, and they're going to struggle to reach the coast. The cloud cover that produced them, or that was with the rain, will kind of hang around into your Friday morning. So Friday morning, we probably will wake up to more cloud cover than we did this morning, but it's still mostly dry through the morning commute. I think think that's okay. The weather's not going to have a big impact on your Friday morning drive. But notice as we get into midday, 11, noon, 1, starting to see a few thunder showers develop and move up the coast north and eastward. Maybe a cluster or line of storms also developing in middle Georgia, pushing in our general direction. And so that's what we're going to be watching in two factors here. Line of storms developing in middle Georgia by mid-morning to early afternoon, pushing in our direction. And locally, some homegrown stuff, if you will, a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms, coastal Empire, low country, kind of developing overhead and moving off to the north and to the east. And you can see how eventually they kind of merge. We have these storms developing overhead, pushing generally parallel, but eventually towards the coastline. Also, whatever develops in middle Georgia will also be pushing eastward. So 2, 3 o'clock could be stormy in spots on your Friday. This is the kind of weather that could produce some maybe gusty winds, frequent lightning, and heavy rainfall. Not everyone gets that, but some of us will. I'd say about half of us see some of the nastier storms. The other half just see some normal shower and thunderstorm activity. And notice how it kind of sits at the coastline for a little bit. Could be a stormy late afternoon, early evening, but by 6, the nastiest weather, according to this computer model, will be pushing offshore. Now, timing, it's going to vary a little bit. We're going to have to see how this evolves. The data evolves overnight tonight, see what's actually out there tomorrow morning before really giving you a specific time frame. But I would say afternoon, early evening has the greatest chance for showers and thunderstorms, and 1 or 2 of those could produce some gusty winds. As we get into Friday evening, 7, 8 o'clock, by dinner time, late dinner, maybe you're going out downtown, maybe you have a date night, not too bad out there, 7:30, 8 p.m., just some lingering light showers. The evening is not as bad, but as far as the dinner time frame, but through the afternoon, the early evening leading up to dinner time could be a little bit stormy out there. And want to remind folks that tomorrow we do have a risk of severe weather. It's fairly low, 1 out of 5. But something we don't want to turn away from or ignore either. We've seen this storm system produce some severe weather already. We too do have that low risk as mentioned. And what we're really watching out for is that broken line of storms moving in, again from middle Georgia, producing some gusty winds, and maybe some gusty winds, small hail from the individual storms that develop out ahead of it, kind of overhead as we get into the warmer part of the day, the afternoon. Frequent lightning and heavy rain with just about any storm that develops, maybe some minor street flooding out there underneath the really heavy downpours. Gusty winds, small hail also possible with any storm that develops tomorrow afternoon and early evening, again, that time leading up to dinner time. The green here representing the area that has a marginal risk of severe weather, or 1 out of 5. So pretty much everybody that watches WTOC does have that chance of some gusty thunderstorms tomorrow. All we're going to ask you to do, really, it's pretty easy breezy here. Just make sure your severe weather alerts are turned on in the WTOC weather app. And also, just today, all First Alert Weather Day means is that it is a day that we encourage you at least to keep a firm grasp, if you will, of the forecast. Just pay a little extra attention because it has weather within it, Friday in this case, that could have you altering plans and, could be borderline severe there. Hey there, Jeannie. Thank you for watching. Hey, Marie. Megan says, man, that doesn't look friendly. I have to work tomorrow night. Will it die around 9:30 tomorrow night, 9:30? I think it's going to be much quieter. You're probably good to go. Some of those storms will be a little nastier, but it's going to be about 4 and 9:30 in the evening. Sharifa says, was I dreaming or was there a brief shower early this morning? Checking in from Coffee Bluff. No rain this morning on Coffee Bluff. We were dry here in Chatham County. Roshan, thank you for watching. William, thank you for watching. Lisa, hello. And Betty, hello to you as well. Betty Kirkland, I hope you are having a great day. So First Alert Weather Day, we're going to confine it to Friday. Again, a day to just keep a little extra watch on the forecast. Of course, you can watch Jamie Ertl, meteorologist Jamie Ertl, this evening. She'll be updating you tomorrow morning. Meteorologist Andrew Gordon will keep you updated. Just check in with us. That's all we're asking you to do. And be aware that the weather could have you kind of shifting around those Friday plans, especially if you have outdoor, maybe kids' sports practices, maybe you have client meetings, maybe you have a golf outing planned. Yeah, the weather is going to be impacting those. And in an isolated case, 1 or 2 of us watching right now could be impacted by some severe weather tomorrow. Not everybody, certainly not everybody, but the chance is there, and we want you to stay informed. That's all we're going to ask you to do here tomorrow. Going into the weekend, rapidly improving, back to chilly fall weather, upper 60s, struggling to reach 70 Saturday. We're back in the 40s Sunday morning, excuse me, mid-70s Sunday afternoon, partly cloudy. The moisture tries to come back a little bit, so coastal rain chance. It's isolated, certainly not a bad day, but an isolated shower possible Sunday. And then kind of a messier weather pattern with warmer temps, more clouds, maybe some fog, a little more rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But beyond the Wednesday time frame, the storm system finally sweeps through, and we're going to clear out and cool down once again. I can show you the extended forecast in the WTOC weather app now, and I'm going to pull that up here on the iPad. And overall, again, things not too bad Friday, but we're going to ask you to keep severe weather alerts turned on here. So on the home page, top left, looks like 3 sheets of paper. All you have to do is click on that and go to settings. And in this case, WTOC alerts are turned on. That means you'll get our video updates. And we just ask that you make sure your weather alert types, the severe weather stuff is turned on as well. And if you want that extended forecast again beyond Wednesday, notice how Thursday, Friday, next Saturday, gorgeous weather returns. Hey, we're getting the rain out of the forecast in time for the weekend. So that is, of course, good news. And you can get the 10-day outlook in the app as well. Time now is 11:26. I'm in for Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley today, going to bring you the first alert forecast on the news at noon. I'll have those details, where the showers are in Beaufort County at noon, and what we can expect tonight into tomorrow coming up the news at noon. Would appreciate the viewership. Remember, you can always watch it even if you're at the office in the WTOC News and Weather apps. Have yourself a good afternoon.